Hello, this is Fantastic Friday vlog, and I'm doing a special today on a prank birthday cake, a blow-up birthday cake. It's for Jordan's dad. Today's his birthday, February 28th, and he is 48 years old today. So I'm going to do a special vlog on how we're going to make a cake. I'm making it now, and then later on I'm going to post it with this video, how it comes out when he tries to cut into it. This is what you're going to need. I made the cake. It's a vanilla cake, and what I'm going to do is make a hole in it. There is a hole in it already in the pan. I'm going to make another hole in it. I let the cake cool down, so I'm going to make a hole so I could put the balloon in. And there's different variations on YouTube actually how to make this a prank birthday cake. I actually checked it out, a few of them, and this is the best one I like. So I'm going to cut a piece of the cake out, put it aside. It's actually a really good cake, but maybe we could save that piece to have it later. Then I did buy him a real cake, actually a Friendly's ice cream cake, because that's usually what we get. A balloon. This is the ones I had. I'm going to use white, since I'm going to be frosting it with some white frosting. Blow it up. Kind of the size, it's going to be kind of small. Well, actually I could cut more cake out. Let me cut a little more cake out so it fits. I can make it smaller, but I'm afraid to make it smaller that it won't really pop if it's too small. So here's the balloon. Let me cut a little more cake out for that. My poor cake. And the reason I'm doing this actually a prank, one of the reasons is because I told Jordan's dad a couple weeks ago I was going to get him back on him telling me to butt out of his business when he was trying to reprimand Sean. He was yelling at Sean for, I don't know, I didn't think it was a good reason. So I asked him why he was yelling at him, and he told me not to butt into his business. So I said, okay, I'm going to get you back for being rude to me, so I'm going to get him back for being rude to me. Let me see. That's going to be good enough. So here's the hole, kind of a big hole. There you go. Let's see if the bean fits. Gosh, I don't want it to pop before I put it in there. A little bit more. Jordan and Sean do not know I'm doing this, so they'll be surprised also when we sing happy birthday. Okay. I'm kind of putting the side that's a little fragile up more so it's and it's going to look like a hill when I frost it, because but I'm going to tell him that he's over the hill, so he'll have no clue, because he has no clue. And some of the videos showed doing it, frosting it with regular frosting, or you can make your own frosting, which I have done before, but I don't like making my own frosting for this because I think it's going to be too thin of a layer and you're going to be able to see the balloon. So I actually bought Cool Whip because it splatters really well. So hopefully it'll work where I'll splatter all over him in his face, or all over him when he cuts into it. And I bought some Cool Whip. I bought just a value pack one, because since it's going to be spoiled anyways, it's not going to be used for eating. I didn't want to buy expensive Cool Whip. So now I'm going to frost it. Just a sec. Hopefully it'll come out good. If not, oh well. Let's see. white Cool Whip. I'm gonna put a layer on it. It's still a little bit warm, but I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator until we're ready to blow out the candle. It's gonna be like a mountain on this one, so that's okay. 'Cause I'll tell them it's special cake anyways. I'm putting quite a bit of thick layer. If you use, they say on the video, on one of the YouTube videos, if you use regular frosting, like from the store that you buy, the thicker frosting, like cream cheese or any kind of frosting from the store, to put a very thin layer on top so it pops up. But this is cool if it's very, very light, meaning it's not heavy at all, so it's not going to weigh down the balloon, and it's not going to be hard to cut into it with a Cool Whip. And I definitely don't want the balloon to be seen. Even though if it is seen a little bit, it'll just look like part of the frosting because I picked a white balloon. Let's see how this is going to come out. And while I'm doing this, I'll talk to you about Jordan's week. Jordan's week, uneventful this week, which is really good. He had practice this past weekend that passed. Outdoor practice already for his Pioneer Elite team that he's been playing on for a few years now. And then he had, throughout the week, a couple days a week, he had practice for school for his singer show that I've been talking to you about, which is going to be March 14th, schedule for the singer show, which I will tell you all about that when that happens, and I'll videotape a little bit of it to put on my blog also. That should be interesting because they do little skits and things like that for that singer show for high school. And so he had a couple practices for that. He had Portuguese Club, which he has every Wednesday, which I don't think I ever told you about that. Portuguese Club here in where we live, Massachusetts, there's a lot of Portuguese people. A lot of Portuguese and a lot of Turkish and Polish culture. So they have, since I've been in school, they've had Portuguese as one of the languages. They have Spanish, French, Portuguese. Spanish, French, and Portuguese, I believe. They should actually get Polish, too, because there's a lot of Polish people here, too. They haven't got that in yet. They do not have that as a language as of now, anyways. But that's one that they've been looking into getting Polish. So Jordan takes Portuguese as a language in order to learn more of his culture and how to read and write Portuguese. And so does Sean. I took Portuguese when I was in high school also because I knew how to speak it, but very sloppy. Jordan knows how to speak it fluently. Sloppy also. It's hard. It's more of a slang that we speak here because he was born here and I came here when I was 4. So, hey Jordan, what's the matter? You smell cake? Talking to myself on my blog.
Oh, I was like.
So that's what he's been doing. Yeah, he just passed by me and gave me a shake of his head. So let's see how this cake comes out for his daddy. Right, Jordan? Dad's birthday today. You don't want to say hi to the camera, Jordan, on my blog, on Mama's blog? Okay, honey. I understand. What are you doing? What do you have? You're not going anywhere, are you?
No.
Oh. So I need another tub of Cool Whip. How do you like my cake, Jordan, so far? Smells good. Smells good. Yay! Daisy, Nina, what you girls doing? Yeah. So let me continue since he's down there. He doesn't like me talking about him too much when he's around. He gets all embarrassed. But anyways, so he's been taking Portuguese, like I said. So he had a Portuguese meeting for the Portuguese club that he belongs to. And what they do is they learn about their culture, they do food, learn about different food, and cooking and all that for their Portuguese culture. They were actually supposed to have a dance tonight, Portuguese dance with Portuguese music to learn how to Portuguese dance, which he knows how a little bit from weddings we've gone to, family weddings. He does actually really well with it. So that's well, they were supposed to have a dance, but they had to cancel it because they didn't sell a lot of tickets. So which is good because it's his dad's birthday today, so he'll be home. All right, I think that's the best I could do on the cake. Let me see if I have enough cool up on top so when it splatters. Splatters everywhere. A little bit more. I mean, I had a pretty big balloon, and I didn't have little balloons around. So, all right. That's good. Then what you could do, actually, this way, is decorate it so it looks really edible. Before I decorate, I'm going to clean up a little bit around the plate. And I'm going to write happy birthday. Let me see what I have here for gels. I use one of, glitter gel, cake decorating. Let me see. All right, happy birthday. Happy. Ugh. Hi, Nina and Daisy. Since it's a over the hill cake, kind of crooked, it's going to come out a little crooked, but that's okay. Happy. Use a different color. I will use green. Another green one now. How should I write B day for birthday? B day. A lot of you can ask me, actually I just thought of this, about Max and Danny, about their parents and if we know them and how long, if we know Max and Danny. Of course we know Max and Danny. My husband and I, Jordan's dad, we have been friends with Max's parents for many, 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 many years. Before the boys were born, we used to actually get together. And then we did get together when they were little a lot. But now, with life being busy, they get together. But we knew them before the kids were even born. So we've been friends for a long time, Max's parents and Danny's parents. Max is 15 and Jordan and Danny are 18, which a lot of you know they turned 18. All three of them have the same month for their birthday, October, but different year. Max is 15, Jordan is 18, and Danny's 18. And sprinkles. And Max and Jordan, were born the same year, like a couple weeks apart. Danny's a couple weeks older than Jordan. And Max's sister, I'm confusing myself. Max's sister is the same age as Danny and Jordan. She was born in October the same year, so she turned 18 in October also. So Max's mom was actually pregnant also pregnant at the same time, but not with Max's sister, who is older than Max. So we were all pregnant at the same time, and we were friends for a long time, which is nice because that way, you have that trust. And not that none of us really get involved in their YouTube thing. We give our opinions. Obviously, they had to ask permission to do it because they were minors when they started, Danny and Jordan. and keep track of, make sure that everything was all set with taxes, with their earnings and all that. So we were really involved in just with the tax. But major decisions, no. They do that themselves. If they ask our opinion, we usually all agree on everything, but they rarely do. You know, it's their business, it's their work. So that's a lot of even asking about that. And if for the fans of Jordan, Max, and Danny that don't know, they have their oh gosh, what is it called? Oh gosh, I'm so bad at stuff like this. Their live streaming. Their server. I'm sorry, they have their own server now, so it's always on. So you can go there and play. They have it on their YouTube channel, the link to the server. And Sean, Jordan's brother, is one of the. Well, he's the only one right now, and he's, I guess, the monitor. I'm not sure what he's called, but he goes on there and monitors, the language, the behavior, and make sure everything's legit and going on, and everything's running smoothly. So they kind of took him on to do that, which is nice, He likes to be involved. So that's, and his name is Sean, Jordan's brother. He's going to be 16 in April. So, all right, the cake looks pretty all done. I wrote Happy B-Day. Actually, I should have written Dad, but that's okay. And I decorated it. Mountain. I know his dad's going to ask, what's up with the cake? And I'll be like, oh, it's because you're over the hill. Ha, ha, ha. And see what happens. Thanks.
Then some heavy words, Barbara. Hey, life is heavy.
I am a real American.
All right, when I'm ready, I'm ready. Call Jordan, come and do the birthday cake, honey.
Well, let's show Bray Wyatt that it's not that easy to get rid of the Shield. Let's show Bray Wyatt that we're not 3 lone wolves, that we are the hounds of justice, and we run together always. Let's show Bray Wyatt that when you provoke the hounds, you get the teeth. Strap up, boys!
Teeth!
Time to hunt some Wyatts.
Seth Rollins bringing the Shield together yet again. Unity from the Hounds of Justice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 213 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Well, Dolph Ziggler stood up. He went face to face with Batista earlier.
Jordan!
You're a dinosaur, and soon you're going to be extinct. To the show-off, back up his words, he takes on the new attitude of the animal Batista. Next. Dinosaurs are dangerous.
Why is there like that?
These Master Blasts are great. You gotta be calm, responsible.
You have to enjoy this as adults.
As an adult. Oh, Brownie Bits.
Loaded with premium ingredients, 6 new Master Blasts. This is how you sign
Move
it.
your ass!
So I'm supposed to fly the plane and watch out for cops.
Your progress on March 14th. All you need is speed.
Who's flying now?
Need for Speed. PG-13. How do action heroes walk away from movie explosions and never look back? Lobster. That's how.
At Golden Corral and on North Atlantic Lobster Tail for just $3.99. Just $3.99. Only Golden Corral.
So I have this idea. Is there a way to turn on electronics on my recliner?
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Walk it down, make a wish.
You could even add your sprinkler system. My wife is going to love this.
DIY
has evolved. Welcome to DIT. Come see what's possible when we do things together.
You're a diet taking it up a notch. Strength diet, too. The only diet to do it.
Only Mondays at 8 on News 5.
9 out of 10 parents dream of sending their children to college. But 7 out of 10 future college graduates will owe thousands in student loans. The Gerber Life College Plan can help with a safe, guaranteed way to start saving for college today.
The average student is going to graduate with $27,000 worth of debt. Can you imagine how much it's going to be in the future?
You can get
I ain't got it in that case.
$10 and your money is guaranteed to grow with no stock market risk. Plus, the college plan includes life insurance for added protection. Even if your child decides not to attend college, you can use the money you receive when the plan matures any way you want.
Why would you burden your children with thousands of dollars in student loans? It's crucial to start saving while they're young.
Your kids grow up fast. Start saving for their future today.
Call 800-934-2213 to apply now or to learn more. Or go to mygerbercollege.com. Call right now and receive this free book. Call 800-934-2213.
Ah, yes, John! You are the best!
Continuum, an original series. All new season premieres Friday
Come on, Dad, you got-
only on Sci-Fi. Imagine greater.
That's why it's so big. Easy clean up. Easy clean up.
That was funny, man. Why didn't you put the cake? Who threw the plate?
Warehouse 13, the final episode.
That can tell.
Only on Sci-Fi.
Because I put the knife in it.
Yeah, that can tell. Because it was shaking now. Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast available on Podcast One.
See, now we got okay?
This week's guest Donna and Lillian Garcia. Is that what it's with his game face on, and here comes the animal.
I mean, it was a good shot.
Actually, the cake is still good. Vanilla cake.
Oh, man, see, I wanted that cake.
No, the cake is still good.
But it's not going to have a frosting on it.
Yeah, the frosting is good.
As soon as I did that, I'm like, look. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that they were looking for stuff on it.
Charles, you messed up your. Clean it now.
Said he can beat anybody. He was confronted by Ziggler.
Where'd you get that idea?
You want it?
Why?
Batista got it all right. Watch Dolph Ziggler showing a little attitude here.
Oh, this thing is good still.
Drop kick right on the butt. Hey, Batista came out here tonight and said, listen, I can destroy anyone. I'm the best representative in WWE. He asked what's happened to this business. Where are the real men at? He said the WWE fans chant the names of 195-pound wannabes. They'll never be me. And he said on his way to WrestleMania, he's going to systematically destroy every one of our heroes on the way to the show. It looks like he's starting with Dolph Ziggler. Well, Dolph Ziggler said, listen.
If it was anybody else, I would, but Mom doesn't.
They found who they want. And Dolph Ziggler believes he's one of those most WWE fans back. Batista wasn't talking anybody cheering for him. Batista said he's looking for the real man.
Yeah, but I thought
Ziggler is too. And Dolph Ziggler stepping up tonight. You've got to applaud Ziggler for that, John. I do applaud Ziggler. Not sure it's the smartest thing in the world to poke the animal like this. But I do admire the audacity that Ziggler has. And here's the quickness of Dolph Ziggler. Batista going to have to try to overpower Ziggler because he's not going to outquick him. And that drop kick caught Batista right on the skull. And Batista's a bit out of his game here. Batista doesn't look too worried. Let's just take a little break here, Margo. I don't think he expected this out of Ziggler. Now Batista maybe suckering Dolph in and dropping him into the barricade. Yeah, he's fucking got that. And there's the ferociousness of Batista.
So obvious.
This is Batista.
It was. As soon as I put the knife in it, it went. That John runs away.
He held the World Heavyweight Championship longer than anyone in WWE history, 282 days.
That's why.
Ziggler driving Batista shoulder first, and Actually, I believe it maybe skull first off the post.
It didn't go that much. Didn't they clean up yet?
Batista may be about to eat his words. Batista, though, right to the knee of Dolph Ziggler. Now Ziggler is hurting. Dolph called Batista a dinosaur.
What are you doing? Stay in the way!
Until the last minute.
Yeah, he goes right. Batista always reminded me of a T-Rex. I think Dolph's about to find that out. This is a long way from the dog pit. This is the first time in 40 years Batista's been in a match here on Friday Night SmackDown as he now targets the left leg of Dolph Ziggler. John, you have been in the ring with Batista. What is Batista all about? Pure power. Take another look at this. When they say the animal gets unleashed, that's exactly what he does. Call Batista for the World Championship at SummerSlam. He speared me through the barricade out here and ended up powerbombing me on the stairs.
Oh, you go get some Daisy too. Don't worry, Mama. Get you some.
And then two cuts by Batista. Batista had some great battles over the years with The Undertaker as well. Here's the cover. Forearm right in the face of Dolph Ziggler and a kick out. Remember, Batista started his career in WWE as part of the group known as Evolution, under the tutelage, of course, of Triple H and Ric Flair. And, well, he came up through the ranks with Randy Orton, John, and now, a decade later, he's facing Orton in the main event at WrestleMania.
How great that group was, Evolution.
Orton saying on Raw Monday night that Batista today seems easily distracted compared to their days in Evolution.
Number one, can't wait for WrestleMania to see the battle between Batista and Randy Orton. This is going to be one hell of a battle.
Batista just trying to systematically dissect Ziggler.
Hi, Bubbash. Good. Did you eat the ice cream cake?